he like reporting on like jail shit because I guess he went to jail for like a decade or something, and he like became a blood in there. But yeah, that's 1090J. You look him up, he cool as fuck. But what's up with you, brother?
What's good with you, man? Shit, bro. You?
Not shit, man. Just working, bro.
Right.
What you got going on?
Shit, a few things, man. I got a show coming up. Feel me? Just promoting this single that I just dropped. This podcast with you. Feel me? So
yeah,
a few things.
Got you. How much you been like? How much you got? Your thing I always look towards like when somebody say they rapping and making music is how much you got put away. So how much you got like in a holster, so to speak.
So it's funny that you asked that because when I dropped that EP, he was like, it kind of reminded me what you said and also what Russ said. Like, he was like, people not listening to albums no more type shit.
Right.
So it was like when I dropped that EP, that was down there like my whole vault. Like almost everything I had. So right now I think I got a couple projects in the vault, but not nearly as many as I should have though.
Got you. So you still doing a project thing?
So probably gonna do EPs. I just like bodies of work, bro. Like the single's cool for certain shit, but the bodies of work. Like I think I'm gonna condense it down even smaller, probably like 3 songs type shit.
I feel like you could even do like drop a single back to back to back and then put it all in one and shit, make an album out of that and then like add a bonus song or something like, and then how that be the first song. Like, you feel me? It's many ways you could go about it. I don't think for a growing artist that an album is the way to go because you putting out so much that could keep in people's faces. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
Because people ain't even giving like artists they've been listening to for a minute, like, you know, album listens. Like, when the last time you listened to a full album? You feel me?
Shit, it's been a while, bro.
So
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm a forever be on y'all ass about that shit. Y'all gotta stop dropping projects, man, because y'all giving too much material out that is, and again, like I'm sure you saw the video of like they always go click that, they always go give your album a try, but they always go get that first song a try. But the rest of them songs that you put your like your mind and your feelings into, they ain't getting no, you know, they ain't getting no listen. Like
right.
Your song Mahogany. And I told J3 the same thing. Like I like the R&B, the love ballads and shit. Was Mahogany the first song on the album, or was that just an album cut?
Yeah, it was more of an album cut. Like everything that I recorded, that was like recorded probably like a year prior, or like probably not a year, probably like 8 months type shit. So
Gotcha.
It was recorded like in intervals. I didn't record everything at once, then drop the EP. It was like over amount of time. Yeah.
But could you imagine if you like, I don't know, like if you could pay some females to sing along to that, they come like, bro, Mahogany song is so fucking fire, bro. Like honestly, that's my favorite. Other than I still fuck with Anemic because I was there for that recording.
Yeah.
Mahogany goes so fucking crazy, bro. Like,
appreciate you, bro.
Props to you on that, man. Speaking of Anemic, man, I noticed that you took that down. What made you want to switch gears?
Man, on some real shit, bro. Just coming to find out who I was as a person. So basically, like you said, like everybody fuck with that song. That was like the song that kind of got me like buzz in high school. Everybody was like, "Oh, damn, you can really rap! Like you don't just be rapping, like you can actually rap." I'm like, yeah. And then like
you was floating on that motherfucker too, bro.
Flowing, cuz like appreciate you.
Yeah.
And it was like once I at that point, once I had got out of high school and I started coming into myself like as a young man and just figuring out who I was like, this ain't really me. Like I fuck with it, this shit hard, but that ain't me though. So
right. What was the decision to delete the song though? What came into that?
It was just all about my brand and my image as an artist, and just
Yeah.
like how I want to be perceived. I don't want to be perceived as like a street dude or somebody that be catching bodies, because I don't do that shit. Like
Right,
I just
right.
want to be as authentic as possible.
That's hard, like honestly, because it's so easy to make that kind of music, to do that. And what so when you did switch gears, what did you want to focus more on?
Uh, Most definitely just want to focus more on like lyrical content.
Mm,
Like I never want to be put inside a box as like a conscious rapper, because I
word.
like making fun shit too. Like I don't want to just sit there and be getting my head preached all day and get my head talked off all day. So
Facts.
it's like I just want to focus on better bars, just better lyrical content, just being an overall all around good musician, bro.
Okay,
Sure.
I feel you in that. So given that, I also want to know, like, let's just say 10 years from now, where do you see, like, let's say you make it, you accomplish all your dreams, what, and you stay true to yourself, what comes out of that? Like, what's the main goal? Where do you see yourself in that?
It's funny you asked that. Um, Honestly, bro, I really just want to be one of the greatest people to ever do this shit, bro. Like, and I know
Music?
I am. Yeah, I know I am. Like,
Mm,
I know I'm gonna be one of the fucking greatest rappers that ever did this shit, bro. It's no fucking doubt in my mind. I wouldn't wake up and be doing this shit constantly if I didn't fucking believe that shit. Like,
got you.
so I just want to be one of the goats, and I just want to impact people's lives in a positive way, bro. Like,
Is there any, goals to accomplish outside of the music?
yeah, for sure. I definitely want to help my community as far as like I want to help the black race for sure. I want to help black people, like just people in poverty in general, because it's really not even a black thing. It's a black and white thing, a Asian thing, Indian thing. Like
For sure.
it's a whole bunch of people in poverty. So I just want to give back. So
Okay, but I remember like our, we didn't necessarily graduate together, but that junior year we spent a lot of time together. I remember during the tail end of that, you became more of you started getting into like the Bob Marleys of the world, just to name something. What got you into that?
bro, my growing up, a lot of people don't know this about me, bro. So I'm actually a Rasta.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't know
Can
that.
you
Like,
can you explain what that is to me, bro? Because like, excuse me for my ignorance, but I just thought a Rasta was like somebody who smoked weed and got dreads.
yeah,
Honestly, like,
yeah,
is
and
that
it ain't
is that am I far? Like, am I in the ballpark or?
kinda. It's kind of like saying all black people eat chicken a little bit. Like,
Ah, damn.
yeah, you kind of there though. Like, you definitely not like super far off. Like,
Got you.
so like smoking weed and having locks is definitely a part of it, but it's mainly just has to do with like spiritual, just gaining spiritual knowledge, bro, and just enlightenment and just living like a righteous path and lifestyle.
Got you.
Yeah, it's a
So
movement.
for sure, what has it necessarily taught you? Like, how have you grown over since, what was that, 2018 when we was juniors?
Yeah,
Last 4 years, like, taught you?
over the last 4 years, it just taught me
Mm, for sure.
understanding myself and being compassionate towards myself and others,
Okay.
and staying true to myself. Sure,
It was that, is that the what plays into the name change?
absolutely.
Because I was there for what I remember
Louis,
LV Don, but Louis Vuitton
mm,
Don. I'm like, I knew from the jump you was gonna change that shit. But so where did King Don come from?
Louis. All right, so with the whole Louis Vuitton Don thing, as you know, that's Kanye shit for real. Like Kanye
Right,
called
right.
himself Louis Vuitton Don, and I didn't even
Mhm.
know that shit at first. I'm like, damn, what the fuck, Kanye shit, Louis Vuitton Don. Look at my phone, like, hell no.
Got you.
So I'm like, yeah, I gotta change that shit. So it really just came from like I was just real live thinking about different names and shit. Like damn, like what am I? What the fuck? Who am I? What would
Mhm.
my rap name be? And it just King Don came like, and to be 100 with you, bro, like I still don't really like fuck with the name like that. And it's only because
But you were saying you don't really fuck with the name for real?
yeah, and it ain't that I don't like it. It's just a lot of people already got the name King Don, bro. Like 8 other
Mhm.
niggas, bro.
Yeah, I seen like I'll be listening to music on YouTube and they had like got some other nigga album in your playlist or your albums section or something like that. Then I was also thinking like, like is he a King Von fan? Or it's like, and then if you switch it around, it's Don King. What have you like? We all switch our names, like we all do that. Do you worry that switching your name can kind of mess up something or mess up what you've done in the past?
Nah, not at all. I
Not at
mean,
all.
I'm relatively new, bro. Like
Mhm.
my fan base is not that big, obviously. So I still feel like I got time to figure that particular thing out for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah. I mean, Young Jeezy just changed his name to Jeezy. So I mean, you staying and Lil Wayne Tunchi, it all, could be relative. So what my next question would be, what was some of your favorite artists? Because I remember back when we would just bump Young Boy and all that in the whip with Gabe. I hope you don't mind me saying his government on here, but I remember we would just whip Young Boy and the whip. I just don't take you as you listening to much of that anymore.
Yeah, not really.
Mm.
So what do you mean by like favorite artists, like as of now?
Yeah, somebody you listen to on the daily now.
Shit, whole lot of motherfuckers. My top 3 artists right now would probably be Nipsey Hussle.
Mm.
I listen to Nip down there all day, every day. I listen to a lot of Rod Wave and Polo G.
Got you. Okay. So
Mm.
I me with Nipsey, I listen to him more outside of the music. Like I listen to more of his interviews outside of the music more than I listen to his music. I've given his music a chance.
Mhm.
Honestly, not that big of a fan, but is it more of who he is that attracts you, or is the music that you actually like?
It's a mixture of both.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I fuck with his music, and I feel like because of who he is as well, that's what made me gravitate towards his music so much. Like I feel like that real life could have been like my cousin and some shit, bro. He
Well,
just
got you, got you.
yeah, I got a lot of cousins and shit, people that I be around that's from Cali, and they talk just like that nigga, bro. And it was just like that shit. It's just hard, bro. I fuck with him, bro. So,
Yes. What was your? How did you feel when he passed away?
bro, when he passed away, I literally started listening to his music 3 days before that, bro.
Damn.
Shawty as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I
Damn.
was like, damn, I just got hit and he
it
died. Like type shit is that.
be like that, man. Like the same thing kind of happened with Mac Miller with me. Like, I never gave his music a chance because I always seen him as the goofy college frat rap guy. Then
Right,
he
right.
released his last album and I started listening to it a little bit and hooked ever since. And I feel kind of bad because it's like, damn, like you listen to Mac?
I was just listening to that Sway Tim's on my feet, make my cipher complete that Nas sample.
Oh my God, it's beautiful music, man. It,
Yeah.
is there any the thing I love about him, like he goes further than just rapping in
Mhm.
his songs. Is there any like any intentions in the future of doing that, like beat producing, mix mastering, and all of that?
Absolutely. That's literally what I was about to do.
Gotcha.
Like
Okay.
today after this, bro. Literally.
Gotcha. So I learned the hardest part is for me at least the writing. How do you go about writing a song?
I just write, bro.
You just write.
Just go
I
off the
remember
dome.
I remember our session. So do you is it can't always be that easy though, is it? Like
90% of the time.
have you ever had a
90.
hard time in the studio?
I don't usually write in the studio. I usually write like in my room or
Right.
maybe when I'm at work or like in the car or some shit. But 90% of the time it'd be cool, bro. Like, unless I'm having like if I overthink my music,
Mm-hmm.
then like if I start thinking about who gonna like this or are they gonna
Gotcha.
fuck with this,
Mm-hmm.
then I like kind of get like a writer's block. But
Mm.
I feel like not on no female shit, but I'm a emotional ass person, bro. Like
Mm.
whether it's anger, sadness, joy, like
Niggas get
my mama
emotional
say,
too, bro.
yeah, for sure. And my mama be like, boy, you wear your heart on your sleeve, like dead ass, bro. So I
Mm.
would just write from my heart, bro. And that shit
Got you.
just come out easily.
Got you. Is there is there any artist that you would compare yourself to though?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Hate
Nothing.
comparing myself to other
You
people.
hate comparing. I feel you on that. I wish I would stop doing that. I think we all should stop doing that shit.
Mm.
If you had to is there any like subjects you want to tackle in future music?
I feel like I'm tackling everything now. I
Not
talk about everything I want to talk about now. So
any 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 intentions on like, I mean, politics is big right now. Any of that? Or do you stay away from stuff like that?
I usually stay away from that type of shit because at the end of the day, like all that shit a game for real. Like, bro, they know exactly what they doing with the politics and shit. I don't really pay attention too much to like who the president and shit. Like, I honestly don't give a fuck.
Mm,
I only care about people, like people, money, my family, and just like the betterment of mankind. Like, if it ain't got something to do with that shit, and I don't really think about this shit. I try to focus on positive shit.
got you. What's the message you want to give off to the kids? Because I know the kids are the most important. They the most influence, the easy influence.
Facts.
Do you want the ears of the kids? And when you get that, what would be your message to them?
Bruh, that's a deep question because I'm down there. I feel like I'm still a damn kid. So I down
Mm,
there, like, I want to be careful with that subject because I don't want to give them some game or something that I feel like I might not feel that way later on. Which, I
mm,
mean, that's cool. Like, people change, opinions change, beliefs and values, all that shit change. But I mean, if I was to give kids any advice, like just from the music to like just in this interview right here, it'll probably just be yourself and just understanding, bro. Like, learn how to understand people and don't just judge people automatically. Like, truly try to understand. Like, when we having this conversation right now, I'm really trying to like understand what you're saying. Like,
yeah.
so understanding breeds compassion and love. So sure.
What have you gone through that made you feel like the understanding is the key?
A whole lot of
If you don't mind talking about that.
nah, I touched on it a little bit. I went through depression like after high school,
Mm-hmm.
like my late senior year after high school. I went through depression, um, had anxiety, all type of shit. And, uh, it just made me one, that shit gave me like strength that I never thought I fucking had because
Gotcha.
like I don't really go through depression now. I still got a little bit of anxiety, but I don't really go through depression. But I just feel like going through that shit made me understand myself more,
Mm-hmm.
and it made me want to understand other people and just be compassionate for others
Yeah.
because people go through some shit, bro, and it's like I had this revelation a couple weeks ago with my pop, and like I knew everybody don't got the best parents. Like, our parents try with the best knowledge that they have. At least most parents,
Facts.
they try and they do the best they can, but sometimes they still end up falling short in certain areas. It's just only human.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just thinking like, damn, what if I wish my pop did this, and this. But on some real shit, it's like you gotta understand at the end of the day, he not perfect and he's still a person. He his own individual. Like,
Right.
he went through shit that made him act a certain way.
Got you.
And once you understand, like, he probably been traumatized and his mama was traumatized and blah, blah,
Mm-hmm.
blah. And you like, okay, cool. Like, all right, let
Right,
me
right.
stop judging him for a second and just understand where he coming from.
Do you see yourself repeating the same mistakes?
Hell no. Too
Oh,
smart for that shit.
mm,
But fucking faith in God, faith in myself, I'm on a whole nother path, bro.
got you. I I asked that to say because I'm starting to see myself a lot in my parents.
Mhm.
And it's a lot of things that it's not necessarily I was born with, just grew up watching them. And, I feel like those two have been the most influential in my life. But is there anything you feel like any character flaws? We're not even talking about music at this point, but any character flaws you feel like you want to work on? Again, if you don't mind answering it.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, it's cool. Like we don't gotta talk specifically about music, conversating. But yeah, for sure. I got a couple character flaws I feel like I can work on. I feel like sometimes I'm a little too quick to irritate. And I feel like,
Mm,
and this no disrespect to any women out there. I'm not saying there's women out there with lack of emotional control, but I feel like that's kind of your feminine energy, like it's not balanced. Like men really shouldn't be like quick to anger or quick to irritate or something like that. Like you should have a calm, level head. And I
yeah.
feel like I got that from my pops. I'm trying to work on that shit. So.
Yeah. I had to discover that myself. Like I never knew how pissed I could get, but like I've learned, like, is there anything you do to compress yourself when you do find yourself, fall into your, let's say, your flaws?
Bro, I'm still working on that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Got you. Do
Yeah,
you do you ever think about therapy?
yeah, of
Yeah.
course. I've been to a therapist before.
Do you suggest it for anybody? Did it work for you?
Yeah. Um, it helped me release certain emotions,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, bro, like I feel like it depends on your level of self-awareness. Me as a person, like I'm very self-aware and also like I study the brain a lot. And a lot of people don't know that about me. Like I study like neuro fucking science and NLP, neuroplasticity, all that shit. So I'm very self-aware.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I was talking to my therapist, he wasn't really telling me shit that I didn't already know. So it was like,
Right.
eh.
Is there I completely lost my question. Fuck. Is going back to the music.
Hmm.
What you got planned next, other than the concert? Is it like any songs or anything anybody could look forward to coming
Hell
soon?
yeah. Hell yeah. I got some bangers coming on the way.
Mm,
I ain't gonna I just dropped the name of the songs. I ain't gonna do too much other than that, but I got a song I'm dropping. It's called Humble.
mm-hmm.
Shit hard as fuck. Everybody know I love guitar beats, but the producer that did the beat, his name is Ethan. Ethan K Beats. Check him out if you rap or you make music. The
Okay.
type of guitars like he used more like electrical sounding guitars.
Mm,
And that shit was hard as fuck. So I made a dope ass song to that. And I got some little turn up, some little like smooth ride at night shit coming out called DeLorean. So that shit pretty hard.
okay, bet.
Yeah.
Is there any features you want to get involved? Like, is there anybody you want to work with?
Yeah. Shout out Kamo Margella. You
Oh,
hard as
word,
fuck. I wanna fuck
word,
with Kamo. And shout
word.
out GD Black. I wanna fuck with you too. You hard as fuck.
Okay, bet.
Two niggas I wanna work with in the city.
Is there anything that's been worked on, like any? Because I seen you was doing a concert with Kmo. Is that in a near future, or that's just something that got to be worked on?
This is in the near future. We gotta set something up. I talked to him about it already. It's just a matter of time, like schedules and shit like that.
Got you. Okay, bet. So, man, I think I then got all my questions I needed out of you. Is there
Cool.
anything last messages you want to say or anything like that?
Uh yeah, bro. Just don't sleep on me. Be on the lookout for me, bro. I promise y'all, bro, I will be fucking great one day. Be one of the fucking greatest artists Don't sleep on me now.
I
Or you
believe
gonna
me.
regret that shit later. No cap. But look, for sure.
uh, what's that concert? The 14th? No, not the
It's on that.
14th. You got it. You got it. My bad.
Yeah, it's on the 18th of March at the Thompson House in Kentucky, Covington, Kentucky, bro. Be there or be square, my nigga.
For sure.
No cap.
And I'm gonna leave socials in the description, but is there any socials you want to shout out anyway? Where you most active?
Yeah, I'm just active on Instagram, underscore King Don 555 underscore. So I'm mostly at Instagram,
Got you.
YouTube, blah blah blah.
Is there anything to 555 or is just
Hmm?
is there anything to 555 or that was just something you
Yeah, it means divine change.
got you. See, I always knew it was something like I feel like you very conscious in everything you do. Not saying you're a conscious rapper, but I feel like it's something conscious to everything you do. And that's what I love about you, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
But other than that, man, it was good chopping it up with you, bro. I appreciate
Yes,
your time for
sir.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bet. Be on the lookout for my nigga King Don, man. All right, man.
Yes, sir.